What's going on, dudes? It is Cynnnical, and today for you guys I'm bringing you a Jak and Daxter video. As you guys know, from time to time I like to put a bit of Jak and Daxter content on my channel. Jak and Daxter is something that is obviously in the barren wasteland. It's not like there's a flow of news coming out about the games and stuff. And all things like that. So as far as talking about Jak and Daxter goes, it's sort of hard to do that because, new things don't pop up to do with Jak and Daxter. But anyway, yeah, from time to time, when there is something to talk about, as far as Jak and Daxter goes, I like to sort of bring it to the channel. I know how you guys like the whole Jak and Daxter content, so that is really, really cool. So, you guys would know that last year I brought out a Jak and Daxter 4 video, and within that video I shared sort of concepts and stuff like that, real concepts that Naughty Dog did for Jak 4. If you haven't already seen that video, annotations somewhere on the screen right now, go check that out. But otherwise, just to recap and to catch you guys up to speed, Jak and Daxter 4 was a real thing. It was a completely real thing. This was all before The Last of Us happened. Actually, the whole concepts and stuff to do with Jak 4 pretty much inspired The Last of Us, in case you guys don't know. But yeah, anyway, so Jak and Daxter 4, it was real. Naughty Dog was going to do it, but they initially ended up cancelling it and ended up working on The Last of Us. So a lot of people thought that it was really, really, good that they sort of stopped because, from what it looks like to, with these different concepts, Jak and Daxter was looking a little bit different than we sort of were used to. And if you guys have already seen the concepts, then you'll definitely know, the reason behind that. But anyway, today for you guys, we actually have some more concepts to do with Jak 4. This came out by Gamnesia, August 2nd, 2015. So yeah, not really too long ago, right? This is really recent. Now, they say concept art from the cancelled Jak and Daxter reboot has been released. This wasn't going to be a reboot, this was actually going to be the 4th in the series, so I don't know where they got reboot from. But otherwise, yeah, this was going to be the 4th in the series. So there is, basically, like, this concept art is quite recent, like, it's new. This concept art, I didn't feature it in that video I did last year. So let's take a look at this. First of all, we have a really, really cool view of Jak. Now, this is going to be Jak. Now, you guys will ultimately know that it's a little bit different to what we're used to. And the reason why Naughty Dog ended up cancelling Jak and Daxter 4 was because it didn't feel authentic to the series. It was way too realistic in comparison to what the series was used to, and they just didn't feel like it was Jak and Daxter. And ultimately, I think that's a really cool decision, but what would have been cool is they could have rebooted it, like sort of Gamnesia says here, a reboot. I think it would have been fitted better as a reboot rather than like a sequel or a Jak 4. Just do Jak and Daxter and a reboot for like the current gen systems, like PS4 and stuff like that. Originally, this was going to be put on the PlayStation 3, so this is back, before The Last of Us was real, but otherwise, yeah, so you can tell that Jak looks so much more realistic. He looks badass, like way more badass as well, especially this one here with the red bandana on. He's got sort of like this cyborg thing going on, like with his eye. Holy shit, man. And you can see that he's got like two outfits here. One's sort of like a green thing with like the brown shoulder pads, and then this other one over here, it's sort of like a gray, bluey, brown, and stuff like that. So perhaps you were gonna get like new and different sort of armor. This picture right here, we haven't seen this. This looks like a sort of environment concept. What city that is, got no idea. Perhaps there was going to be, a whole new location for Jak 4 for the setting and stuff. This definitely looks like it's some sort of big industrial city of some sorts. I don't know if that's a castle there or just like a bunch of houses, but it looks really, really cool. Sort of the bridge over the water reminds me of the pumping station from Jak 2. But it's just really, really awesome. It makes me sad, dude, because honestly, I love how Ratchet and Clank got continued. That was amazing, but I'm just so sad that Jak and Daxter never got continued. That really does put a, it turns my frown upside down. This one was actually featured, I featured this last year, so this is an older concept, but as you guys can see down the bottom right corner, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that, but you can see, yeah, you can see Jak 4 right there in the corner. So yeah, these are concepts for what was going to be a Jak 4. But yes, I featured this concept right here. It looks really, really cool. Perhaps it actually is this city just from like the other side, maybe. I don't really know, because you can see that the city's like on a hill. The structure sort of looks similar. But it looks really, really nice. You can see that there's sort of like gears in the hill, all these different sort of mechanical gears, and then there's like water inside the gears. Oh my god, I can just picture this in the amazing graphics that Naughty Dog, come up with. It would have looked beautiful. This is the exact same picture we saw, except the only difference is down the bottom it's got a Jak 4 logo. Here's another view of Jak. Holy shit, he is looking badass. But of course, he isn't looking cartoony. He is looking more like a realistic sort of human elfy man. And yeah, you'll notice he's got sort of earrings going on there too, but that looks more like him in comparison to this artwork here. You can see he's got this like cybotic like robot eye thing right there, whereas in this concept he's just got his traditional goggles and his hair back. And the last one we have here is this one, just another view of Jak that looks more like Jak, but once again he looks, more realistic. But otherwise, guys, I wanted to do this video. It's good to get something different on the channel every so often. I know how you guys, most of you guys like Jak and Daxter, Kingdom Hearts, Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter. These are games that a lot of us grew up with, and it's crazy to see how they have advanced, especially Kingdom Hearts and Ratchet and Clank, as they, are still continuing. As far as Jak and Daxter goes, though, it's sad to see that it never really did continue, and I mean, I suppose we can only hope that perhaps one day it does. But yeah, otherwise, guys, this is just a quick sort of update on the concepts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.